I think there must be maps on the insides of your eyelids, 'cause every morning when you wake up, it seems you dreamt of a new place to bring your love. So you pack it up and move your life. Leave just enough for me to continue mine. But with a heart as full as yours, you can't help but let it pour out and overflow. Your love is a river and I'm caught in the undertow. It's impossible to swim in a current this swift, so I let you lift me up, I let you lay me down. Let my walls fall down, let your love surround me, 'cause you've got so damn much to give. With a river heart so big it spans across the states, like the interstates I drive through to find you. Someday I hope to travel beside you, but for now, I'm always a step or two behind you. And you programmed your phone so when you ask for directions home, it leads you to an address that is not my own. So I go on long drives and bus rides to sunset from sunrise. I've listened to your mixtape at least 1,000 times. The one you burned for me the first summer that my heart began to burn for you. We've grown so much since then, but those lyrics remain true, and I knew exactly what I was getting into. I'm getting into you. I followed you halfway across the country so I wouldn't have to miss you, but I must confess one thing I sure as hell still do. And I love and hate the sky for being blue like your stare, and I love and hate the sun for being golden like your hair, and I love and hate the clouds for never sticking around for very long, and I love and hate this town for reminding me that you're gone, because your love carried me from the Bay State to south of the Great Lakes, but Ohio was just one place on your route, and like the clouds you didn't stay for very long before your river heart flowed on, and yes, I know that you still love me when you're gone, and yes, I know that our love is stronger than this distance. But chasing you takes persistence, and in this very instant, my lonely heart's insistent that I should be holding your hand and catching your glances, tasting your skin and breathing you in. Your company is a gift, and I'm the last person on your list to receive it, and I don't know if I'll ever believe it when you tell me that you're not leaving me anymore, because your river heart is a force. It's the force that pulled me into you, the same force that pulls you away. Though I'll always want you next to me, I'll never ask you to stay, because your dreams are bigger than my arms can hold, and your love flows through more hearts than my own. And I'm starting to learn that loving you doesn't mean your heart is just mine to keep. And I'm starting to learn that loving you means sharing you with every person you meet. And I don't mind chasing you while you chase your dreams, trying to find who you're meant to be, but I can't help but wish you could find yourself in me. If home is where the heart is and your river heart flows through 1,000,000 hearts, then you've got 1,000,000 homes. And I'm scared because I don't know what it means for me if I have neither your whole heart nor the home that you seek. The most I can do is say goodbye with a kiss that leaves a map on your lips, so when you plan your next trip, it'll lead you back to me someday. Because I love the way you love, deep in endlessity. And while you're out there loving others, I hope you find what you need. I hope you reach far and wide, sweeping the world up in the tide of your river heart. Because I love the way it flows, even when it flows away from me. So don't get me wrong. Just know that I miss you every day that you're gone. Someday I hope to be your heart and your home, but more than anything, I hope your river heart always flows. It flows. It flows and flows and flows. Flashback to summer 2010 on a beach with a girl introduced by a friend. My shoelace thoughts are tongue-tied together and tripping me up. I bet I'd be better off keeping them to myself. I wish you would have kissed me goodnight. Her heart flows like the sea, like the ocean it flows. Her waves crash in every direction, but are always drawn to my shore. Year 1. Tears watered my heart garden, blooming forget-me-nots that long for the warmth of your sunflower embrace. My heart beat like it could pound the distance away. Her heart flows like watercolors, like a paintbrush it flows. Even your stray marks make the most beautiful art, river heart, river heart. Year 2. Cramped in the back seat of your dad's SUV, stealing glances of you in the passenger seat, I expected more cows in Ohio. I hope your friends like me. I hope you still like me. Come over to hang out, stay too late to walk home. I might as well stay the night, or the week, or move in. I think I'm in love with you. I know I'm in love with Winston. Her heart flows like a fountain pen it flows. The calligraphy of your love writes the most beautiful prose. Year 3. The time of our trial, both found guilty. Hearts that seem broken, only buried beneath. Mistakes made young, will see no repeat. I was never out of love, only out of my mind. A fork in the river, your heart chooses mine, and mine too will choose you every time. Year 4. I never understood St. Louis pride, but leave it to you to change my mind. I am so proud of you, and all I really want to do is be present to your presence. Her heart flows like the rain, like the summer rain it flows, downpour all at once or one drop at a time. Even in passing storms, her clouds shine. Year 5. The sunflowers you've planted in my heart garden bloom. I dream of roses, lilacs, carnations. I dream in pastels. Your voice sings like 100 church bells, wakes me from my floral dreams, makes me want to be a morning person. You are my sunshine and my moonshine. I want to spend my whole life exploring all that your light reveals. Being loved by you feels like cuddling a dozen puppies while at a private Beyonce concert hosted by Michelle Obama and catered by Veggie Galaxy to celebrate Alice Paul's birthday. I hope I catch your bouquet so I can marry you twice. Our sleeves say it best. My heart, your hands, say yes, say yes.